One winter's night, when the cold wind blew, the engines found it hard to sleep. What we need, suggested Toby, is to listen to a story. A mysterious story, said Percy. But, added Duck, it must have a happy ending.
Well, lucky for you all, Ben and I can tell you the story about the time we worked with the narrow gauge engines. Ben, would you start us off, please?
Certainly, Sam.
So everyone listened.
Once upon a time, there were 3 little engines who lived in their own little shed on their own little railway. Their names were Duke, Stuart, and Falcon.
We heard about these 3 engines when we came to visit the railway and agreed to help them out with their work.
Now, Duke was the oldest and named after his grace, the Duke of Sordor. He was proud of this and loved to keep the little engines in order, especially with Sam and I helping out.
Whenever Stuart and Falcon did something that Duke thought wrong, he would say, "That would never suit his grace."
Other engines came and went, but Duke outlasted them all. Stuart and Falcon used to call him Granpuff. They were fond of him, but they were tired of hearing all about his grace.
Sometimes they would tease him and shout, "Engines come, engines go, Granpuff goes on forever." Now shut up, you two. You really shouldn't be teasing Duke like that.
Sam's right. Duke may be old, but he can be as really useful as the both of you.
You impertinent scallywags, Duke would say. Whatever are you engines coming to?
Yeah, well, you won't be young forever, you know.
That's right, and you better clean up your act now, or else you'll end up like Smudger.
Ooh, Granpuff, whatever happened? Smudger, said Duke, was a show-off.
Oh, I remember the time I met that little green engine. He rolled roughly and almost came off the track.
Duke, Sam, and I warned him to be careful, but he took no notice.
We do here, I said.
You have no idea what spills could get you into, Smudger.
You could have a terrible accident or something.
But Smudger just laughed. Until one day, manager said he was going to make him useful at last. Smudger stopped laughing then. Why? What did he do?
I'll tell you what he did. He turned him into a generator!
He's still there behind our shed. He'll never move again.
After that, Stuart and Falcon became really useful engines, and all 5 of us were happy together for many years.
Then, hard times came. The mines in the hills closed. And the railway was closed too. Oh no, Ben! What's gonna happen to Duke, Stuart, and Falcon now?
I don't know, Sam. We could buy them, but we're just learning how to be junior train drivers.
I wish there was some way the engines can still be really useful.
And there was! People came to buy the engines.
We'll take Stuart and Falcon.
No one wanted Duke. They thought him too old. Sam and I decided to go with Stuart and Falcon to keep an eye on them for Duke.
Cheer up, Granpuff, called Stuart.
Don't worry, Duke. We'll take good care of Stuart and Falcon for you.
No problem, Duke. We'll be back soon and then it will be just like the old days. We promise.
They tried to be brave and cheerful, but no one really thought their dreams would come true. Duke's driver and fireman oiled and greased him one last time. They sheared him snugly and said goodbye. They had to go away and find work. Duke was alone.
Oh well, he sighed. I'll go to sleep. It'll help pass the time.
Winter terrains washed soils from the hills. Trees and branches grew all over. You wouldn't have known a shed was there, let alone a little engine asleep inside.
That's not a happy ending, exclaimed Percy.
Au contraire, Percy. There will be.
Yeah, but that will have to wait until next time.
The following episode of Thomas's Adventures with Sam the ThomasFan1 and Ackleyattack4427 is brought to you in part by the National Railway Museum, taking care of your British trains since 1975. And Walmart. Save money, live better. Walmart.